Hello and welcome back. You join us today as we leave the beautiful Segovia and head east towards the desert area of Bardenas Reales. We visit the cave dwellings of Arguidas before heading to Bilbao and the world-famous Guggenheim Museum. Sit back and enjoy the journey with us. The drive this morning took us just under 4 hours, passing through some beautiful scenery and wonderful little villages. As we arrived at Bardenas Reales, the clouds rolled in and it started to rain just a little. It was also the weekend, so there were quite a few people around. So we decided to drive along a quieter road heading north towards an air just outside of the park. At one time we were allowed to park in the centre of this area, but this is no longer allowed. The park was declared a biosphere reserve by UNESCO in the year 2000 and includes 3 nature reserves. It's a semi-desert landscape affected by pouring rains and shaped its plaster and clay terrain, most of which seem to be sticking to the van. At one point, the road had been washed away, and several vehicles had turned around, not wanting to use the detour. And although it doesn't look much on camera, I could see why they had. But Kath took it slowly and negotiated it without any drama. The following morning, we woke up to a misty but promising looking morning, and as we re-entered the park, we were met by blue skies and the start of a wonderful sunrise. We headed for the most iconic part of the park and enjoyed a quiet breakfast, taking in the views with no one else around. And as the sun rose above the horizon, the landscape showed off its beautifully weather-sculpted lines.
So we've just popped into Bardenas to visit these caves. People lived in these caves until the 1960s. They are lovely and cool inside, and they are apparently very warm in the winter as well. So nice. They're bored into the whole rock side, right the way along the edges of the cliff, aren't they? The town. It's lovely.
So we have walked past all the troglodyte, or most of the troglodyte houses, and we're now going up to the top where there used to be a castle, I believe, or at least a viewing point. So we'll see what's up there. So here we are above Bardenas, having climbed up a fairly short path. So over there, below the solar panels, is where the cave dwellings are. Quite an impressive scenery. We're just on the edge of the national park here. And on that note, we headed away from the park to where we were staying this evening in a little town called Artajona. Just on the outskirts of the town, out of the corner of my eye, I spotted a griffon vulture. We had seen many of these circling in the desert area, but they were too far away to see properly, and to see one this close was amazing.
Welcome.
Afternoon.
Welcome to Artajona, the van, and the little air that we found just somewhere behind that whopping great church there.
Somewhere there.
Another hill to walk up.
Yep.
There's also a whopping great church in front of us.
Oh, there. Ooh, there we go. Is it a church or a monastery?
Don't know, we'll find out.
We're going up there anyway.
Ooh. It's 2:15. 3.
Well, we've reached the top, and this would have been innermost sanctum inside the wall, so if they're under attack, this would be the place where they'd be the last place to hold up. Obviously it's a military establishment rather than housing. There's a sort of very, very narrow entrance to get into it originally, which obviously isn't here now, but it commands quite a view. You can understand why I've put it here. The buildings around, I'm not sure whether they're people's houses, Airbnbs, part of a museum, or is it all closed at the moment, but it's really, really nice, quite interesting. So the towers here, along here, and the Castile there would have looked, this is the round tower, and then these are the fortifications, as it would have been. Cool. It does. It's really nice. So there were previously 17 of these towers surrounding this central area, and now only 9 of them. I love the way they've integrated the buildings into them. Superb. And they would have had a walkway across between, obviously, walled off. I think we can see. It's faded, but you can just see there the actual wall between the towers and the ladders going up there and there. So So this is what the invaders would have been faced with, without the open gate, of course. Pretty cool. So we can get in this one. Obviously the upper floors are missing. Strange construction. I suppose they wouldn't need protection at that side. Right, we'll head off back to the van and have some refreshments. The following morning, we found somewhere to remove the desert from Spirit and then headed towards Bilbao. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. We're here now.
We are. We're on the outskirts of Bilbao. We've just been to the supermarket for a quick stock up of all things sugary, and it was juice. Bought lemonade. I thought I'd bought fizzy water, but I bought lemonade.
Nice.
Bought some little cakes again, which we've been eating the whole holiday. They're absolutely beautiful, aren't they, little cakes? So we left Artajona this morning. With superb little air, wasn't it?
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
And a nice town as well, Castelleta town, which we showed you earlier.
Yeah, really nice. We're on the 9th day of this month, and we have only paid for a campsite once so far this month. It's amazing around here. Absolutely fantastic for a freebie.
Yeah, the free airs are just stunning. Yeah, really, really, really good. Yeah.
So we're in another free one well on the outskirts of Bilbao. As I say, we're going to catch the train in tomorrow. We're going to go to the Guggenheim tomorrow, aren't we?
Yes, wanted to go there for years, probably about, I don't know, 15, 20 years.
Yeah,
I
you've
wanted to
for
go.
a long time.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Yes.
It'll be good.
And then the day after, we'll probably have another trip into Bilbao and a trot round.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, see how we feel. We might move on. We might...
Depends how long we spend in the Guggenheim. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to get round and have a look at that inside and out. And then there's the old part of Bilbao, which is supposed to be nice.
Yeah.
There will be the inevitable coffee shops to go and frequent. So yeah, we'll just see what it's like.
So it might be a 1, might be a 2 day. See how we go.
Yeah.
It is suddenly 27 degrees. It was 16 degrees when we left the place this morning. It was still, no it wasn't, it was windy this morning.
Windy, yeah.
It was windy, it was 16 degrees, but it was lovely, wasn't it? It was really pleasant. And then we've just come out of the very air-conditioned supermarket. It was like, yeah, getting off the plane. It was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's nice though.
Yeah, so Andy's boiling. You can tell it already because my little pink cheeks have arrived.
We've got fans, they'll go on in a minute. Super.
So yeah, we'll see you in Bilbao in the morning.
Can't wait. Good morning. We have arrived in Bilbao.
With a little bit of help from some very friendly local ladies.
Yeah, really nice. So there's the Guggenheim and the Spider. And we've got to go up these stairs onto the bridge, cross the river, and then we are there. We're booked in at 10:30. It's a little bit early. I think it's about 9:15ish, something like that.
Open till 10.
So we're going to have a walk around it. I think we can get up onto the top of it as well. There's sort of a ramp that people have been telling me about that you can get up onto the top or near the top. So we're going to have a look around and then we'll take you inside.
We had a lovely day in the Guggenheim, but sadly we had hit it between seasons and they were changing the displays around. So it was a slightly shorter visit than average because not all the floors were open. We then had a wander around Bilbao, and the following day we decided to move on. We found a gorgeous little bay for some lunch, and then we spent our final night in Spain, relaxing in a quiet little campsite by the seaside. Hello! New day, new things. Fantastic day yesterday in the Guggenheim in Bilbao. We loved it, didn't we?
Yep.
Had a little bit of a wander around Bilbao as well, so done and dusted. We've decided to have a beach day today. Look, I've even got skin. A lot of sun cream, but skin. We're in Laredo and we are booked into campsite Playa del Region just for one night, which is actually really nice, isn't it? She's given us a sunny spot.
Yeah. Trees covering the entire part of it, the whole thing just like a massive natural canopy, absolutely beautiful. And we've got a little bit with a gap in it so we can get some sunshine, which is nice. So yeah.
But we have a beach that goes for miles and miles and miles.
Yeah.
Currently walking along the beach, we're on kilometre 4,
Yeah.
and I don't know if we're even halfway down it yet. It is lovely. We're heading this way to visit a tunnel that apparently brings you to some beautiful views, so we will see.
See what it's like. We have just emerged from the end of the tunnel, which is there, and this is the view you get, which is absolutely gorgeous all the way around. Lovely. Now we're going to look for a coffee, I think, so heading back into town.
We did indeed find a coffee, and the following morning we moved on as we were heading to Santander to catch the ferry. I'd like to give a quick shout out now to Sharon and Dave, who we met on the ferry. It was lovely to meet you, and thanks for watching. Good evening.
Good evening. Hello.
Here we are, done full circle. We're back on Salamanca again on our way back to the UK. Look at that sunset. Beautiful.
It's pretty epic, isn't
And
it?
it's pretty calm at the minute as well, isn't it?
Fingers crossed it'll stay like that. Yep. Anyway, we've come to the end of this video. So yeah, if you have liked it, please smash that like button if you've enjoyed it.
Thumbs up.
Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and tell your friends and family about us, because we have got an audience out there. They just don't know we're here yet. Join us next time, where we're not sure where we're going to be next time.
No idea. No idea
We've got
at all.
some time off, but we haven't planned a destination. So keep tuned, and we'll see you again. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Take care. Bye.